Hi everyone! Welcome to Now Sensei's Craftastic Time! Today, we will be using the flowers that you made and turning them into beautiful decorations. Do you have the flowers? This is very simple and it will make a very nice Mother's Day present. Let's try! Okay, first you need cardboard. Ask Mommy or Daddy to cut a piece of cardboard for you. Any size will do. Now we use some paint. I use acrylic paint. We want brown colors. We want to paint the cardboard to make it look like wood. So we will use light brown and dark brown. And I use a little bit of black. This is easy because we don't need a brush. We just dab the paint on the cardboard. Now we want to use a sponge. Wet the sponge with water just a little, dry it on a paper towel, and this is the fun part. Take the sponge and go over the paint from side to side. Be sure to use newspaper or scrap paper under your work because we get a little messy. Now we add on a little bit of brown and a little bit of white. This gives it a good texture. Ooh, look at that color. It looks like chocolate cake. Looks yummy. If you want more texture, you can use a little bit of black. This time, just lightly go over the paint. Whoops, be careful! Try to get the edges too. Okay, we don't want to mix the paint too much because we want to keep the texture. And now we let it dry. Once your cardboard is dry and ready, we can begin to draw on it. Now take a white paint marker. Shake, 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 and test it before you draw. Make sure the ink is coming out nicely. Now you're going to draw a jar. Try to draw the jar on the bottom half of the cardboard so we have enough space to glue the flowers. When your jar is ready, we will write a message on the jar. I'm going to write "Home Sweet Home" because I love my home. You can also write a message for your mom. You can say "Happy Mother's Day" or "I love Mom" or "Best Mom Ever." Now it's time to use the flowers. I'm going to make one for my mom. It says "Best Mom Ever." Before we put on the flowers, we're going to need some green paper. Let's cut some strips. This will help the flowers look more real and look like they're really in the jar. So I have 2 shades of green here. You can use 1 or 2 or 3. And maybe cut out some leaves, big leaves, small leaves, fat leaves, and thin leaves, whatever you like. Now take the strips and we want to make the ends pointy. So just cut the corner off and then you'll have a point. Now we take the strips and we will glue it on, but before that, we want to make sure that it looks like it's coming out of the jar. So if it's too long, go ahead and cut the bottom part off. And let's see how it looks. Once you like how it looks, then you start gluing the bottom part into the jar. Once all of the strips are glued down, now you take your biggest flower. This is my biggest flower, so I will glue this first. Perfect. Now you take your other flowers and you think of where you want to glue them. Once you decide, go ahead and glue them. Now these white lilies, they can be glued underneath the other flowers. So when you put glue on them, stick them underneath the other flower petals. Perfect! I love the combination. Now we take our leaves. Think of where you want to put them. When you decide where you want your leaves, you can put some glue on and slip them under the flowers. Make sure everything is glued on tight. Once everything is glued on, let the glue dry. Woohoo! You made it!
Good job, everybody! You did wonderful! I love your work. I think everybody in the house will be very happy to see your work at home. Thank you for watching. See you again!